The Senate chamber was buzzing, cameras flashing, whispers rippling like waves across the room. On that particular afternoon, the nation was tuned in, waiting for what was supposed to be another heated debate over economic policy. No one expected fireworks, not on that level, and certainly not between Elizabeth Warren and John Kennedy. Yet what happened that day would be replayed across every news outlet, dissected by pundits, and remembered as one of the most explosive moments in congressional history. Elizabeth Warren, fiery and unapologetic, was on her feet, her voice cutting through the room with precision and conviction. She was laying out her case with passion, her words sharp, relentless, and fueled by the weight of years of fighting for financial accountability. Her gaze swept across the chamber, her hands slicing through the air with every point. She was determined to make herself heard. But at that moment, John Kennedy, known for his southern wit, blunt honesty, and a knack for turning tension into either laughter or shock, leaned back in his chair, narrowed his eyes, and decided he had heard enough. "Would you just shut up, idiot?" The words shot out like a lightning bolt. The room froze. For a split second, silence wrapped around the chamber like a heavy curtain. Every senator, aide, and journalist in the room stared in disbelief. The remark wasn't political theater, it was raw, unfiltered, and carried the sting of insult. Elizabeth's eyes widened, her breath catching in her throat. Her reaction was immediate. "How dare you," she snapped, her voice trembling with fury. She wasn't just offended, she was wounded, blindsided by a man she'd sparred with countless times but never at such a personal level. Her hands gripped the podium tightly, her face flushing red. Cameras zoomed in, capturing every flicker of emotion. For the next several minutes, chaos erupted. Senators from both sides tried to intervene, some calling for order, others burying their faces in their hands. The clash spiraled beyond policy, it became a battle of pride, character, and respect. Elizabeth's voice cracked as she lashed back, bringing up Kennedy's own past contradictions, his sharp tongue, his tendency to dismiss those he disagreed with. She wasn't going to let this insult define her. But the more she pushed, the louder her words grew, until she seemed to lose her composure entirely. She wasn't just debating anymore, she was unraveling, consumed by the heat of the moment. Meanwhile, Kennedy sat with his jaw set, arms crossed, his face betraying neither guilt nor regret. Inside, however, he was grappling with something unexpected. He had always prided himself on being tough, but not cruel. And yet, seeing the way his words had shaken her, he felt the weight of the insult sink in. The room wasn't laughing. The chamber wasn't amused. His remark hadn't been clever. It had been cutting. And for once, he wondered if he had gone too far. After the session adjourned in D.